Hello, Vikings fans. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into what went wrong in that tough game against the Rams. There's been a lot of talk about the missed face mask call on Sam Darnold. But as Stephen A. Smith pointed out, the real story goes deeper than just that one call. Let's break down what really happened. With 1:42 left on the clock and backed up on their own 5-yard line, the Vikings were looking for a miracle. But when Sam Darnold got sacked by Rams defensive lineman Byron Young, who twisted his face mask, the refs missed the call. That play allowed the Rams to seal the game, leaving Vikings fans frustrated. But according to Stephen A. Smith, the missed call wasn't the main reason for the loss. Smith said, "I'm looking at a Minnesota Vikings team that's lost 2 straight. I'm looking at a Minnesota Vikings team which defense we've spent the past 5 weeks bragging about, and over the last 2 weeks they've gone from giving up 15 points a game to 30 points a game." He continued by pointing out that the defense, led by Brian Flores, had seen a significant shift. They've gone from allowing 330 yards per game to about 288 yards per game. The defense, led by Brian Flores, who we've spent time giving props to, hasn't been the same. Smith also highlighted a critical moment late in the fourth quarter. With 9:20 left, Rams coach Sean McVay faced a 4th-and-1 situation, and instead of kicking a field goal, he went for it. According to Smith, "You've got a 4th-and-1 situation, you could have kicked the field goal." What does this man do? He goes for it, gives it to Kyren Williams, he runs for 3 yards, ultimately gets the first down, moves the chains, eats up the clock, and oh, by the way, finished that drive with a touchdown. While it's absolutely fair to say the Vikings got hosed on that missed face mask call, Smith reminded viewers not to assume that the game would have ended differently even if the penalty had been called. Minnesota would still have needed to drive 80 yards, convert a 2-point play, and do it all in just over a minute without any timeouts. According to Smith, when we look at this play and we pay attention to the fact that Minnesota definitely got hosed in terms of that call not being made, let's not act like they would have won had the call been made. The Vikings offense started strong, scoring 14 points in their first 2 drives. But they managed only 6 points and just 126 yards on their final 7 drives, while the Rams moved the ball with ease, amassing 386 yards by the end of the game. The Vikings offense started strong, scoring 14 points in their first 2 drives. But they managed only 6 points and just 126 yards on their final 7 drives, while the Rams moved the ball with ease, amassing 386 yards by the end of the game. It's a frustrating result, but one that shines a light on both missed opportunities and key moments that defined the outcome. Vikings fans, what are your thoughts on the missed face mask call and our defense's performance? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on everything happening with the Minnesota Vikings. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, go Vikings!